Device Nation Academy 2026 behind the booth with Yeshwanth Pulijala.
Kevin, great to meet you.
Scalpel AI savvy listeners remember that he won our Best Pitch Award at one of the more recent academies. Just did a knockdown, drag out presentation on this incredible technology for a lot of the larger booths that are taking advantage of this, right? So walk us through what's going on today, and I understand you've got a super exciting announcement.
That's right. So Scalpel AI is a vendor-neutral AI platform that is transforming surgical logistics. We have a product which is already commercial and used in warehouses and hospital sterile service divisions, which is where you can literally scan a tray and validate those trays. Today at the conference of Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons, we are launching a mobile app, and this mobile app in the hands of courier drivers and reps does the same level of AI validation in the field. So it's connecting the entire ecosystem from the warehouse to the field, ensuring that you always have the right instrument at the right time, right place. Let's see how it works.
Can't wait for a demo.
All right, so here's our standalone version. This is called Scalpel Active Vision, and here's how it actually works. You pull up the barcode, you scan the barcode, and you'd see the tray level that you're validating. You just click validate, and within a couple of seconds, once it is aligned and scanned, the system gives you an instant validation result about what is present in the tray, what is missing in the tray. You could actually click on all the instruments, you would see which instruments are actually present. So this is a technology that is used today in warehouses and in hospital sterile service divisions. So once the tray is packed and shipped out from the warehouse, device companies and large device company distributors have no visibility to how the trays actually look like in the field. So that's what we are going to look at next. So imagine you have a mobile technology that helps you to instantly validate the trays in the field. This is how it's going to look like. So I'm going to start once again, this time around with Scalpel's validation with the mobile phone. I place it in the field of view of the camera, click scan. Within a couple of seconds, it tells me if objects are actually, if the scan is good enough, and I'm basically saying, yeah, that's right. And then it tells me if all the objects are present, if anything is missing or not. So the same technology that we deployed from the standalone is now taken into the field. It says one issue, 14 instruments present. And when I look at the instrument which is missing, it is a cutting block, which is here. So I find out where the object is, I put it back in the tray, and that is good to go. So missing instruments, misplaced instruments, broken instruments, wrong bill of materials, these are all the challenges that large device companies, hospitals, sterile processing divisions, everyone has. This is a transformation because so far there is no solution out there for reps and courier drivers because these are complex trays, they need to know every single object, there is tribal knowledge involved, and that changes the game with Scalpel's AI technology, instantly validating the trays, providing them insights, letting them know what to check for every single time. And guess what? This is just the beginning. What is coming out next is Scalpel Connected Intelligence that large device company warehouses and rep and the manufacturers could use to see the performance of different staff members across the field, to see the average tray validation time, which moved from 15 minutes in the past to 2 seconds or less than a minute. Then you are able to see how different people are performing at any point in time. So you have analytics that helps you. This is AI that is transforming surgical logistics, not to replace the workflow, but to make it more efficient and error-free.
Our whole industry is getting squeezed a little bit right now on the financial end, and we talk about it a lot on the rep side, but it's an operations issue too, right? They're having to do more with less, and I just love what you've put together here, just from the rep perspective, right, of how I can go onto my phone and I have a picture of what's in that tray.
Correct.
Before it's ever opened in the OR. So maybe some of that heartburn I was having the night before is
Correct.
that specific instrument that's mission critical, right? Is it in the tray?
Correct.
Maybe somebody put it together that's new in operations, right? It just really takes everybody's stress level down.
Absolutely. So courier drivers as well as reps find this incredibly valuable for the sake of it provides them peace of mind that they have all the right stuff before surgery. Also at the end of operation, one of the biggest problems we are seeing is the courier driver comes in and picks the tray up, but they have some objects which are missing, and you only know that once the tray gets to the warehouse. When you call the hospital says, well, must have happened outside our unit. So there's always some kind of finger pointing. Also, if you are a Stryker or a Johnson & Johnson or a Zimmer Biomet, you have to do annual audits across the entire US. And today that entire audit is done manually. You have to have people, full-time staff going out into the field. This is instant audit, the push of a button. Provides you the loss scan, provides you how exactly the trays are. It changes the game completely. And this is just the beginning. With this is AI validation for surgical trays, which would scale across the surgical ecosystem.
That's a huge deal right there, because anybody that's done this job long enough, it's audit time. 40 of the trays they need to audit are wrapped.
Yeah.
And we really take it on the chin from SPD when we go in there and say, we need to unwrap everything and have you wrap it all over again just so we can do our counts.
Yeah.
No more.
It's frustrating.
Wow. So, Yesh, for people that are running some of these other booths that could really use this technology and bake it into their flow, or at least check it out, how do they learn more about Scalpel AI?
So visit www.scalpel.ai. That's our website. You can also contact us on LinkedIn. Scalpel AI is our page. My name is Yeshwanth Pulijala. I'm the co-founder and CEO. We have a solid team that can support you in terms of what it takes to bring you from where you are to an AI-ready future. So happy to talk you through that. If you're an OEM, if you're a large distributor, you're a warehouse, or a hospital SPD, or a rep or a courier driver, you will find Scalpel valuable for you yourself.
Well, y'all are really ticking off all the boxes. SPD, couriers, reps, logistics, distributorships. Great job.
That is the connected surgical intelligence for you.
Yeah, super excited to follow your journey and wish you guys great success here in New Orleans.
Thank you very much, Kevin.